Hi, welcome to Christy Sunrise. Today I'm going to show you how I make mashed potatoes. Okay, the first thing I do is I peel and I wash potatoes. These are kind of small normally, so I normally do like a potato a person. These are kind of small, so I kind of like did 2 potatoes per person, so this is like for 3. Depending on what the person eats, and then I left this ugly one on purpose to share with you. You can also soak them in water before you cook them because that will get rid of some of the starch. So the first thing we're going to do is I cut them in pieces about this size. Throw them into the pot, and you could just cut them over the pot if you want. So I guess I'll move this. Just move this over here. Okay. They just need to be in chunks, not too big, not too small, but just right. Okay. Now this potato I left, if you have a potato that looks like this, discard all that nasty stuff. Do not use that. That's nasty. Okay. I don't know if you could see. They sat in here for a few minutes, but the water's a little milky. So it just gets rid of the starch. Some of the starch. Okay. You're going to cover them with about 1 inch of water. Now you can spice these up by adding a chicken cube if you want to cook it with the chicken cube in it. I add some salt. I put the lid on it, turn the burner on to medium. Show you what the burner looks like. You don't want to cook them too fast because they'll boil over. There's the burner. There's the potatoes. When you put the lid on it at an angle. Now, as it's cooking, and it'll probably, I don't know, about 20 minutes maybe boil, I'm not sure. So you're going to bring it to a boil. It'll boil faster with the lid on it, but leave the lid cocked. If you don't leave the lid cocked and you put the lid all the way on it and it starts to boil, it's going to boil over and make a mess on your stove. So I've got potatoes, salt, a cocked lid, and you will need a mixer when we're done. Or if you don't have one of those, you can use one of these. I've used this for years. And some butter and some milk. And I will be back. As these are stirring though, please, as these are boiling, please stir them. And then you could test them with your fork, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Okay, the potatoes have been boiling 20 minutes or so. If you put a fork in them and they fall apart, as so, they're done. So these potatoes are done. So I am now going to rinse them. Take them over to the sink. Make sure you use pot holders. I didn't rinse them, I drained them. Okay. When you're adding the milk and butter, I'm using, it's always good to have a lot of butter. My husband loves the butter. This is 1/4 of a cup or 1 stick of butter. So I'm going to put the butter in it first. Okay. I'm going to add some pepper. Salt and pepper to taste. It's better to under salt and pepper it than to over salt and pepper it because you can't take it out. And that's what I'm going to share with you with the milk. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of milk. I can always add more milk, but I can't take milk out. So I'm going to do 1/4 cup. Also, always smell or check your milk before you use it. Okay, again, you can use a potato masher just like this. I used one for years and it works fine. After you use it, then you can take a whisk like this and whisk it up. And it'll be good. But today, I'm using the electric mixer. Starting on low, because you don't want to make a mess. Get a spatula and scrape the sides. You want to taste them. They're good, but they need a little more milk. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. Add a little more milk. And again, I start back on the low speed. Now they're looking creamy. Now they're looking real creamy. Okay, I'm going to taste them again. They can use a little more salt. Blend it up. Okay, there we have it. Look how nice and creamy these are. Delicious. Okay, that's how you make mashed potatoes. Again, you can add when you're boiling the water, if you want to add flavor to them, a chicken cube. I don't know where the jar is right now. I'm getting ready to show you how to make gravy on another video, so I'll show you that in a minute. But anyway, you can add it to make flavor. You can add garlic powder. You can add fresh garlic while they're boiling. You can that way the garlic softens with the potatoes. So you can do all kinds of things with potatoes. But there we have it, homemade mashed potatoes. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit subscribe and have a great day.